up my studio 10 years ago, and I started painting professionally. That was following a career in the fashion industry, and with fashion I was able to work all over the world, and I really had an enjoyable career doing that. I worked as a designer, but with my fine art, working as a painter, it has given me the opportunity to express myself and really be creative in another way, in another aspect, and I love it. It's a great career. I'm living in North Florida, and I'm inspired constantly by the coastline there and the lowlands, the marshes. They're just stunning, and you have these huge open vistas, which is very similar to where I grew up in the northwest of Ireland. And since early childhood we've been coming to Donegal, and it is the northwest outpost of Europe, and you look out on the vastness of the Atlantic, and it's really like having a front row seat at the theatre. The movement and the expanse of the views are just breathtaking. It's really, really beautiful scenery. So I work across a couple of different bodies of work: landscapes, seascapes, botanical work, and also figurative work. And each one holds something special for me, and exercises a different part of the brain actually. So, and I'm trying to say something different with each series. I work mainly in oil paint, and I also work with a wax medium, and so that's oil encaustic. The oil paint is mixed with a thick wax, and then I take it outside and blowtorch it. So quite often it gives a very unusual texture to the surface of the paint. You get drips and runs, and that's really gives a thickness and a different texture to the work. Plein air is painting outdoors, and as children we were sent out to paint with a local artist, and he had us sketch the old ruins, lovely coves, coastal scenes, the animals, anything. He encouraged us to keep a sketchbook at all times, and those fundamentals in drawing and attention to composition and value are things that stay with me today, and even in my career, years on, now working as a professional artist, I'm working on those things still. So this career is ever changing, ever evolving, and with your work you're always trying to improve, changing the brushstroke, changing your approach. When I'm developing a series of work, it's a journey, and at each step there's an evolving theme, and so it's very challenging in the midst of developing the body of work, but it's very, very rewarding when it's complete, and it's time to show the work in a gallery, and even more special when you see it hanging in a collector's home. And thankfully I've had collectors share some lovely photographs of work hanging in beautiful homes, both here and abroad.